like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Shuck it, duck it.
Quack, quack.
Oh.
What's up, my brothers?
I can't call it. We got some late ones. Sandra's out sick, and Tiffany is at a church revival, and Charlie Brown is on his way. This must be summertime for y'all to be missing so many things. Last week it was Robert.
Right.
Well, y'all gotta show up for work. Y'all don't
I know
work.
it.
Hey, I can find these and rip
I
them
know.
up.
Contracts. You
Yeah,
gotta take care of yourself, man.
Yeah. Got contracts. Jamal, he on hiatus. He done took the Charlie Brown exit.
Man.
And Charlie Brown, he is coming, but he is late. So Charlie, if you're listening, we want you to know, if you late, we're gonna go by your rules. When you're late to a meeting or an event, you say nothing.
Yeah.
That's
you got the.
Wow. That's his, man. That was
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, this showtime, man. It's like this. You can't take nothing personal. You can't take nothing personal on these shows, man. You can't.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Charlie Brown. We got some interesting topics. I wanted a woman's perspective on some of these things, but like you said, Bernard, we already know what they're gonna say. We
already know what they're gonna say.
Yeah, we know. We got to tell y'all what we think about these things, man. There's some great ones, and we're gonna make sure that we expose them. Good evening, Dr. Betty Jones. How you doing this evening? Thanks for watching.
Good evening, Ms. Jones. Hey. It's our turn, Jules. It's our turn.
That's right. It's our turn. It's our turn.
Y'all know we gotta get a shot of homecoming.
Oh man, homecoming was off the chain.
Woo!
Homecoming was off the chain. We had Bernard, that was the best one I've ever attended.
Yeah.
That was the best one ever attended.
Yeah. That's the best one I ever attended. And y'all know what? RG and Jules, man, we celebrities, man. You see the love? You see the love they showed us? Taking pictures and all that with us. I said, damn.
we talked about this thing with Bernard. Somebody walked up to Bernard. Somebody actually walked to me too. Bernard. But Julius gets a shout out for this. For a lot of people say, this platform and these shows really help them get through some things. Bernard, if you want to share like what the young person told you.
Yeah, I mean, I was walking right, and the guy just ran up to me. He kind of like hit me in the chest. He said, "You Brown, you Brown." And I said, "Yeah." He said, "You met that dog?" I said, "Yeah." And I mean, the brother hugged me. I said, "Wait a minute, I don't go that way." Like that, right? So I mean, trust me, I got to have this dude on the show, man. I got to, cause man, he just, and then he texts Sonya. I guess he was best friend of Sonya, and he said the biggest part of his weekend was meeting me.
That's an honor. That really is.
Yes,
That
yes,
really
it is, man.
For somebody to recognize you from being on one of your shows, being on America After Dark on your main show, you own like 3 or 4 of them. So on your main show,
yeah, I know.
We all do double time and part time and overtime and everything, and it's to get us where we want to get for things like that. We give information to people so that they can use that information and make better decisions. So
yeah. I call his name Mr. Shannon. I got to give you a shout out, Mr. Shannon.
Oh,
You're my biggest fan, Mr.
Shannon. Shannon, a good brother. On the cleaners, he just opened. Shout out to him. I need to put him on this list to give to Natalie too for the one price cleaners. They great cleaning service. That's where I take all my laundry to over in Garden City. So shout out to Shannon with his dry cleaners.
Yeah. Man, I want to give a shout out to y'all brothers, man. Y'all brothers, man, y'all 1 in a million. Man, when I see y'all, I get happy, man. Y'all 1 in a million. Y'all is, man. Y'all crazy, but y'all, hey, especially my boy Jules, man. Boy, you.
What y'all did? I ain't know about y'all did something.
Oh, you knew what we was doing because you was trying to stop us.
I know. Hey.
I don't remember.
Put that bear down. The bear. Yeah, we were drinking that bear.
I don't remember.
Yeah, definitely. But man, if we have that much support, if Savannah State get that much support every single day, man, that'd be the number 1 college in the United States. To be honest, man.
But Bernard, whenever they're looking for a president, they can go look over here. I'm ready for the role.
You ready? I know it.
You got everything in order?
Oh yeah, and the number 1 role for president really nowadays at HBCU is to be a fundraiser. So hey, I got 7.1 million in pipeline in Clemson. So hey,
yeah, definitely.
Give me a minute. We want to shout out John and Chuck for their 100th show. They did a great job Monday, and they're changing the narrative. They're helping to change the narrative like we are.
All right, okay.
But Robert, did you hear him, Bernard?
I can't hardly hear Robert.
Was you muted?
Am I muted?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
No, you still muted.
Yeah.
No.
Your computer is slow, man. I don't know why you're on that thing.
Yeah, we can't hardly hear you.
I wonder why Bernard can talk like shut the hell up. I'm trying to
Yeah, I had to lean over to hear you.
Yeah, you was cutting all into Bernard and everything else. Your computer is slow as hell.
There you go. Okay.
You probably messed up the top of the show with when you started because your computer is dragging.
Yeah, let me go back to my phone. Y'all hold on.
Yeah, you go out 1 second. You could get that other computer and see whether it works better. I wanted to test it anyway.
What's over here?
It's over there. No, it's a laptop.
Now this on TikTok. This is nice.
Where is Charlie Brown?
He over at Pop.
Hey, hey, he ain't in Atlanta. He ain't in Atlanta.
Ah.
Man, I got to come home, man. I got to come home. I got to come
Hey,
home for good.
hey, they got a house out here, Paul. 2 doors down from Julius for sale. We're ready
I,
for you.
I don't need no house. I keep my stuff packed. I sleep all over the place.
Oh, that ain't nice.
I definitely. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, that's better. You just look like you. There you
Yeah.
go. All right. We got a bunch of topics. Oh Lord, I haven't started.
Mm.
Somebody cue up Larry Graham. You wanted to be a chance of a life. Hey, I haven't always got all the tools.
Yeah, I think I saw Ivan out there at homecoming as well.
yeah. Hey, that's my
I was
agent, man. He a good
No, I'm
man.
messing around. I'm cutting up.
I'm a
oh,
good man.
hello, Diane Brown Down. We got something for the ladies. So we really need y'all to stay on here until the main topic, especially. Robert, you got to mute yours because I get a feedback, a reverb.
Lord.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we need your feedback on the main topic tonight. What does that mean? Things a woman always tell a man. All right. So we went back off of Robert.
Huh?
No, I was saying you had went back off.
Okay. I had to clean my camera. Lord.
I ain't mute my phone.
All right.
Let me mute
Yeah.
this phone. All
It
right.
sound much better.
I don't know where Charlie is. Charlie
Yeah.
Brown, where are you?
Yeah. I
Robert,
guess he all.
phone.
I guess he all night
Yeah.
long. I guess he all night
Oh,
long.
He was all night long with his daring stuff.
oh no.
Yeah.
Oop. So what you got? Number one.
Huh?
Number one on your list.
No, the first thing we got general discussion. Stacey Abrams is in town, and she's tomorrow. She'll be at the Iron Workers Union, right, Rob?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what she did. I'm trying to figure out. No, you did not see me, Robert. I had to go to the grocery store to put food in my cupboard and refrigerator. I drove by it some parade. Need to be in the city of Savannah. Yeah, I would say walking distance from the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't trying to tell nobody where you live at. Good evening, Pretty Eyes. Pretty Eyes contacted us on, well, she contacted me on Facebook
Pretty eyes.
and said
Oh no.
she wanted to watch the shows and she wanted to go to the events and she wanted to become engaged. And so, Bernard, that's another thing. I don't know who this lady is. Never seen her before in my life. I started not to answer because
You want to get bossed up?
picture. You know, and I like to respond to people who I can see.
Yeah.
But then she said she'd go to Pastor Small's church. So then I felt more comfortable responding. So I gave her the information to watch her so that she can see and know the shows and the information that we got. We're on 7 days a week right here on our Black Movie. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to get all the questions and everything right. But anyway, what you say about Stacey Abrams coming to Savannah? And I think what it is to me is that Stacey is wasting time not approaching the right people. I think that she should be uh, after those people who they've registered already and are not engaging, and should be knocking on doors everywhere, trying to get the vote out, especially to those new voters that have recently registered. Going and talking to the same people who already support you. I mean, it's a good motivating tool, but they already motivated.
Yeah.
Everybody there you already know gonna vote for you, unless you go in there to pass out $5,000 checks to
Yeah.
all of them, just like you paying for all the media that you pay to the mainstream media. You got these people working. You need to be paying them too. You got hundreds of millions, six tens of millions of dollars in the bank. Pay those people to get out and do that work because you're paying the mainstream white media. Pay those people also. Those people are more important than the people that you're trying to reach on that TV that nobody watches anymore.
Yeah.
So that's just my message to the Abrams camp. Get it in order, because if you don't, you're gonna
Hey,
lose the race if you don't get it in order. You're
man.
coming to talk to the wrong people. There should be
Yeah.
rallies. You should have had one at Savannah, rent a stadium or something and tell everybody to come out. Rallies. You got to see how you can motivate people. You got to get other people electrified,
Yeah.
and energized.
Yeah.
So they all can go out and do something. I guess she don't have the right people running the campaign. What she needed was me, but they
Yeah.
scared of me.
Yeah. That's it. And you know what's so crazy, y'all, is that I started doing my research now. I'm getting smart. I was dumb before, but I'm smart now. Stacey Abrams, she's struggling with the black male vote. She's struggling with the black male vote, and it said that on it's up there. If you pull up there, you'll see. Is several black us haven't voted in so long. Basically, don't know what time to go vote. They don't know how to vote. 1 out of 5 black men. Listen now. 1 out of 5 black men in 2020, y'all know who they voted for? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. They said that the Democrat don't give them no hopes that they for us. And so they're sliding on over to the Republican. And she having a hard time bringing that back. Matter of fact, she's not the only one. And I think what you said, Drew, I think she need to go and get the people that she really need to go. Those people that she losing, And that camp, somebody need to talk to that camp. So right now, and what's so crazy, Kemp, he not even doing no going out and he not doing nothing. He's sitting right there in the governor house off of East Point somewhere. Him and his mama and his grandmama and all of them. He ain't worried about us.
It's over there in North Druid Hills. North Druid Hill.
Hey, he ain't doing nothing, I'm telling you. He just chilling like a dealer, man. He chilling like a dealer.
Well, as much as she's built celebrity, and she's got a strong celebrity, even with the cameo she did in Black Panther. I am shocked that she hasn't done major. She could really do rallies like Warnock and Ossaw. I'm shocked that Warnock have not done major rallies in these cities, and so that I think we have a lot there. She did put out a commercial. I don't know if you all saw it, as an appeal to black women, which to me was odd as hell. I'm like, you're a Spelmanite. So that struck me as being odd. But I will say this. I believe for the first time in Georgia, we're going to have a split ticket. I think there are going to be some Republicans that win at the state level. I think there will be a few Democrats. I think B winning has a strong chance of winning, but the other ones I don't see.
Yeah. And know what they say? She is the hot ticket now. She is. She going on Good Morning America. She going all on these white media shows, ABC, NBC, all of them. She's doing that, but she's still trailing.
And none of those people are going to vote for her. I mean, in another state, they can't vote in another state. Her focus needs to be here in the state of Georgia,
Right.
all over the state of Georgia. And I guess she's like on a little bus tour now. She'll be here in Savannah tomorrow, but she still has to get to the point where she's talking to those people who they just registered. They're registering people every day, and the all the different campaigns, they're registering people every day. Stacey has going. One of the problems when people come to this city is they don't really know who the players are. They
Mhm.
think that the mayor is a player here. The mayor isn't really a player here. He isn't.
Yeah.
You know, uh, 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 he's a celebrity, but nobody, really, he can't call and fill a stadium for Stacey or Warnock. He
Yeah.
can't. He can't
Yeah.
because the people who admire him just kiss his butt. The people who really do the work don't mess with him no more.
Yeah.
So he really can't do the work.
Right.
And what they need to do is go to the people who can do the work. People are not motivated for this race. It's just sad, but it's true.
Yeah. Hey, Stacey need to come to our black media. That's
She
on
don't
a
do
serious
that
note.
either.
She need to come to our black media and talk to the people, because the people love us, man. And we'll pack a stadium because we keep it real. We ain't got time to be kissing nobody but, man. We for the people, with the people, and love the people. Damn,
Yeah.
boy, that's my
Hey,
campaign, man.
listen, but and I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you. A lot of people who are in the community, like I use Todd Rose for example. Man, please, Todd can fill a stadium quicker than anybody. He did. Matter of fact, Todd is a great example. He did a stop the violence rally about I think last year or something. But you got people that are in on what I call in the trenches. That again, one thing about me when I run campaigns or when I'm about to launch a campaign, my biggest thing is let's get the people that are unheard and let's get the people that are amongst the people every day. So I don't want somebody that is up here, who got all the glitz and glam. I need the people who down here boots the
Mm-hmm.
ground. If you ain't
Mm-hmm.
got nobody to boost the ground, you ain't talking to nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely correct, Robert. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Just like what this young lady here said. Well, I don't even know whether she's young or old. Um, Honestly, Stacey needs to allow me to come talk to her because my voice never gets heard, I guess. And I have honestly thought about not voting. Here it is, a voter that's thought about not voting, and you're steady running to um, the people that are voting for you anyway. Go talk to these people who aren't energized. She said, because I'm tired of my voice not being heard. I guess she's saying her voice not
Her
being heard.
voice not being heard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got those type of people out there who are just not motivated, and you have
Yeah.
to find a way to get to those people. You have to be able to talk to them. They are not where you going.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not where she's going. They're not going to be at the Ironworkers tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're not. The people that you need to be talking to, go to the stadium and have everybody understand that that's where you're going to be at. You got to motivate the people. See, because one thing you have to understand is that people follow other people. They follow trends. And if you fill a stadium, everybody going to be wanting to be a part of that feeling,
Mm-hmm.
even if they weren't there. They're going to want to be a part of that train when it takes off from the train station.
Yeah.
So you go into these little small groups talking to the same people every time ain't doing you no good. You're running here talking to the wrong people.
Yeah.
Have the pastors bring all their members to a church. Everybody, we're having church at the stadium. Be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all they got to do. But the pastors don't want to do it because there ain't no money for them.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Yeah.
on the pastors.
I know it. And then what it is, it's not always about money. You know what? They always say money, money, money. Look here. At the end of the day, it's about people's life. It's about all those people who standing at the bus stop that don't have no car and they got to ride the bus. Those are the people you look out for. The ones who staying under the homeless. You know what? That's who you go. And if you would have been at Savannah State with all those kids eligible to vote, you would have got them. Y'all right here, so like you said, you so uppy to want to hang out with Van and all of it. Man, trust me, you ain't getting no vote that way. You ain't getting my vote.
Yeah. You want to motivate somebody? They could have told everybody that came in the stadium, if you're not registered, come over here, register. We paying for you to get in the game.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nothing illegal about that. They could have paid. Hey, you register right here, you going in the game. You know, or you can go do it yourself on your own.
But like
Ivan said right here, Ivan said, whoever is managing Stacey's campaign must be steering her to mainstream or lamestream media. They're going to be the ones wondering what happened on election night when the results go in the opposite direction. You're absolutely correct, Robert. I mean, Ivan. You're absolutely correct, and she needs to try to find out exactly what is happening
because she don't. I mean, you got some people here who are doing her work, but
doesn't have anybody here that is. She don't have anybody here that is doing that foot soldier work and getting the message out from this platform. This is 20% of your electorate.
So you have to be able to do.
You have to be able to do. I'm gonna unclick you when I do that, Robert. No, I wasn't finished. When I'm finished, I'll click you off. But you have to be able to why is that one on? You have to be able to get to those people who will make the difference in this race. That's why she's behind. That's why the poll. I don't believe in the polls anyway. If everybody go out and vote, then they can't beat you because a poller never called me. How the hell they never called me? So how the hell they know how I'm gonna vote? Who they're calling to get these statistics? Anyway. Unless you calling just Charlie Brown or somebody.
Man. But y'all, let's talk about her opponent, Governor Kemp. I actually like him. But anyway, what I just saw in the headlines is this, which is very important. Walker, with his idiotic ass, has helped Kemp fly under the radar. And so what has just happened, and we missed this, you all, because of Herschel Walker and his ignorant self. Kemp has not had to do work, going back to your point, Bernard, but the voting rights piece has been impacted because I think we saw a sharp decline in absentee ballots because that flew under the radar. And the 6 months abortion ban, 6-week abortion ban has passed under the radar. So folks, we got to stay engaged because a lot of times, and this is what Trump did good, that I think DeSantis, Kemp, and a lot of Republicans are going to understand. You create a distraction strong enough and long enough, you can do a lot of stuff behind the scenes because nobody's paying attention. And so the thing with Stacey is, I think what has really hurt her as well. I think Herschel Walker's hurt her as well because people are really attending to this idiot. I mean, just a few days ago, he was at a rally talking about a bull. I don't know what, and it made no sense. Either he's got CTE or he's just really just that dumb. But we got to stop paying attention because a lot of things are slipping under the radar and we're missing it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Welcome, Mr. Brown.
I can't speak now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear y'all now for some reason.
You can't hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Don't get so uptight, okay?
Well, you must be here if you know I'm getting uptight.
Listen. Hello, boys. How are you tonight? I can't say ladies tonight because it's none there.
Right.
Out of sight, out of mind. Trust me. I hear you guys discussing politics, and you're absolutely right what you were saying. what she is doing is playing to the wrong audience. Okay, she need what Robert was saying and what Bernard was saying. She need to hit the grassroots circuit and pull all the, what's the word I'm looking for, unenfranchised voters, and get the people who don't know exactly what's going on and let them know. Julius was right about fill a stadium. I have gotten more people elected, and then I team up with Julius Hall and we put more people in office because we know how to go and get the grassroots voters and the urban voters. And she's not doing that. Killer Mike, I think y'all know he live in Atlanta. That's one of the things he was saying. Brian Kemp is doing the right thing, and blacks are listening to Brian Kemp. And he also say Stacey Abrams should go every way Brian Kemp go, and he say that.
Yeah.
So y'all guys is right, Julius. She is not playing to the right crowd. I don't know what's going on there, but she hadn't excited the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me ask y'all this. Hypothetical. If she does not win, who should Georgia Dems put in the seat? Who should we run in the next 4 years? And by the way, I asked that question because Chatham County is the third largest voting county in the state. And Chair Deidre, the new chair of the CCDC and the new vice chair of the CCDC, myself and Deidre Grimm are probably going to be in a conversation. So who should we look to next if Stacey doesn't make this happen?
Yeah. But you know what? People got to realize too, Savannah, Chatham County, Savannah, Georgia, put Warnoff over the one to win. You know what I'm saying? He put Biden over the one to win. So that's what she should be focused right down in Savannah, Georgia, where, you know, y'all vote count. Every vote count, but they put them on. It's like this here. The Republicans spent $179 million already on the Republicans that's running. Democrats spent $14 million. That's it, $14 million. So the Republican already putting out, raising out, and they want that Georgia seat. That's the key seat right there, Warnoff and Herschel. So Warnoff need to step up Friday when he go and debate with Herschel. He already got something riding with him. This Senate race with Warnock is up for him to lose.
Yeah, Robert, now what was your question you was asking? I sort of missed the question a little bit.
So you know, should Stacey not win, who do you all see as the top 3 contenders in the next 4 years to run for governor? Because if she loses this, it's a wrap. You know, I think you and Julius know this, Charlie. You got 3 times. You got 3 times to lose in that game, in the political game, and you're done. I mean, you know, I think we got some local folk that's gonna learn that real hard. I hate to see it, but should she not win, it's a wrap. So who do we look to next?
You know, that's a real good question, Robert, and I literally mean that, because have we been grooming someone to run? You know, if she don't win, because we need a Democrat to be able to compete for the race the next time. But we hoping that group of women who want to control their own bodies come out and vote in big numbers, because that's her secret weapon. She need to galvanize them and get them to come out to vote, because they can take her over the finishing line for now. So we're not going to look for the next 4 years. But the key, that's a good question. Why aren't we working and grooming people to be able to come in and be able to run? I don't have a single person in mind. You might, but I don't. Go ahead, Brown.
Hey,
I'll tell you. But let me ask. I'll tell y'all who I think will do well, but I know he's gonna say hell no. It's Daniel Blackman.
Nah.
Yeah, I agree. I like him. I think he can compete. I think that's the guy who ran for public service commissioner too. I really not, Robert. If you got a hammer and a nail, you hit it right on the head.
Go ahead, Bernard.
because I think he can compete across the state.
It's another one also. Go ahead, Bernard.
Listen, what I'm about to say, y'all may think I'm crazy, but at the end of the day, you know who I think can make a good governor now? And if he go ahead and win this race that he got to win on Friday in that debate, I think Warnock, because he's hot now, I think he should run for governor. And I think he'll beat Kim.
That's a good one.
I think he'll beat Kim because he already hot. Trust
Well,
me. If he beat
well,
Herschel,
I
I'm gonna put
agree.
it this
I
way.
agree.
I'm gonna put it this way, gentlemen. That's wishful thinking. I think he will be the U.S. Senate and Senate seat is 6 years. So don't misconsider him. He definitely got to beat Herschel. And you guys, we got to tell that those women and the guys, put your petty difference aside, whether she campaigned towards you 4 years ago or whatever, is to get out and vote. Because that's the only way you're going to get Kemp out of that office.
Yeah.
They got to come out the woodwork.
And there's no reason why she shouldn't win with the amount of voters, new voters that they've registered the last 4 years. They
Correct.
have done. I mean, they've been doing it all the way up to yesterday. They've been. But one of the other people, Robert, since you asked that question, was Otha Thornton. Otha is probably going to be the next person to step into the ring should Stacey not win. Otha
Repeat
is
the
well
person
versed.
again, Julius.
He asks who is should be considered to fill the spot if Stacey doesn't win. And Otha Thornton is one of those people. Otha is a
He ran for school board guy, right?
No, he ran for
Superintendent.
He ran for state superintendent.
superintendent.
Matter of fact, Otha's a frat brother of mine. When I ran for PSC a few years ago, Otha was one of the first people I talked to. I mean, and he has the ground game together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's managing campaigns now.
Yeah.
So he can get.
But
he had some people managing his campaign then that wasn't as on the ground, boots on the ground as that they could have been. But they were just starting also. But he's a great candidate also. I like Otha. He used to work in the White House. He's a great guy. And very intelligent.
Yeah. You're right. But it's
as
not,
we look futuristic, I'm gonna tell you who I want y'all to, and y'all are gonna agree. Keep your eye on Derek Mallow. I think and Mallow keep doing what he's doing. Yeah. Mallow will be a great governor candidate one day.
Mallow has about about two more terms, and I've already told him that the governorship is in his sights. I already told Mallow is that. But Robert, you're the host. You can't keep talking over Bernard like that.
Yeah, I know it.
I think Derek Mallow.
You always protect Bernard.
Derek Mallow have a command of the English language real well, but he do need to sit in the Senate seat for about 2 terms at least to get seasoned. He don't know exactly. He know how it work a bit, but he need to be seasoned because in the state capitol, it worked with seniority. And he do need to get that under his belt, and then it'll spread around the state. Those are very good people. So there are people out there, out of everybody we name, and Julius, I appreciate you naming that gentleman, but Blackman, I like him better than all of them. I think he got more charisma. He can move and go through crowd, and he know how to get grassroots voters. And I'll work for a man like that because the grassroots voters are the key.
Well, Daniel Blackman better not call you if Mallow called me. We're gonna beat your butt.
Yeah. Like I said, it's my focus based on the young folks. It's like who's hot now. Young folks thinking about who's hot now. They ain't thinking about, some of the people that y'all called was good, but they not think. They thinking about who in their mind right now. In their mind right now, and the way this Senate race between Herschel and Warnock, that's what the young folk think. And so I'm telling you, if he decided to switch over and run for governor of Georgia, I guarantee you it'd be closer than what it is now. I think this should be.
Derek Mallett?
Wait, Mr. Brown. I think Stacey. I think this should be her last run. This should be. She done tried it twice. So now, she should go ahead and
But now, who you say will be a good candidate?
Warnock. I'm sticking with him.
But I'm saying no. You're right, but I'm saying the U.S. Senate seat is 6 years, and I'm saying he's not going to vacate the seat once he get it for 6 years before he have to run for re-election. It's not 2 years. It's 6 years.
But he
might probably if the opportunity. If they change the he'll have 2 more terms to change the state legislation in the state of Georgia. So if they were able to do that, then he might vacate it because it might be somebody that can step into it.
Yeah,
like Stacey.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Governor, you know what I'm saying? Because
that could happen.
I like Stacey. She's very smart, but she's just like Vane. She's smart. Vane is smart. Vane's real smart. But they don't understand, at least I know Vane don't, how to motivate the people around them to do anything. Stacey, just like right now, she coming to talk to these small crowds. What for? What for? Come and tell the people you hear and tell them to come fill the stadium. Go rent the stadium. Go rent the Civic Center and tell them, hey, I'm here. Come see me at the Civic Center. You can't, if the people that you got around you can't do that for you, then you don't need them.
Yeah.
And Julia, that was a great idea by getting all the key pastors and having their congregation to come at the Civic Center, to come to Savannah State Tiger Arena Stadium and speak to them, tell them all the members we gonna have church because we gonna share what we trying to do in the state of Georgia.
Right.
Yeah. Great idea. That's the first time since you and I have been partners, I have to agree with you because normally I don't think you have too much going on when it comes to politics sometimes. To be honest with you, scared the hell out of me. Robert, he scared the hell out of me. Bernard, he did.
Hey, little young fella smart, man. They just need to leave him alone.
Yes, he is.
Y'all so low now. Lord have mercy. Look at y'all. But I'm sitting watching the headlines, and this is interesting. I didn't think about this, but independent voters and Republican voters care more about the inflation, while Democratic voters care more about the abortion thing. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's their platform they are running on. They're running on the economy, high price on things, and what's going on. That's their strong suit because they know those Supreme Court justices lied to the American people. They said they wasn't going to touch Roe versus Wade, and they did. And they have to try to cover it up now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Julie's on mute.
Oh,
hey,
go ahead.
Man, you having bad inflation when the butter used to be 89 cents. Now the butter going up almost $2.
But Bernard, what y'all got to realize is this. The thing is, that would be one of the biggest issues, Robert. But the reason that it isn't, during inflation, you usually lose jobs.
Right.
They aren't losing any jobs because people aren't filling the jobs. There's plenty of jobs.
Right.
So nobody really feel it.
Yeah.
So the reason for it is you feel it a little bit when you go to that store or you go to the gas station, but it's not consequential enough for you to be mad about. What you're mad about is these big issues with voting rights restrictions and abortion. That's why Democrats are focused in on that because there are plenty of jobs. Yeah. So that's what that makes it moot.
Right. Well, man. Well, Governor Hall. That's, it should be Governor Hall.
I like that. Let me tell you. I was coming out here to Port Wentworth today. And if you come that back way from Garden City, Charlie, and I'm about to give Keisha Gibson Carter another shout out. You come that back way and you see, talking about inflation, and you see them containers. But no, I don't think people realize the volume that this city brings in. And so when I saw that, and I'm thinking about poverty in Savannah, ain't no way in hell we should have a poverty issue in the city of Savannah with all that money coming through here. Even when inflation,
we need to charge them $5 for every container that comes through.
None of that. The state of Georgia, and Keisha Gibson Carter's right on this. The state of Georgia eats up most of the money. The state. Our city, everybody in the city of Savannah should be making at least $17 or more an hour, period, across the board.
There you go.
I don't get it. And you know, I know Julius is related to the mayor and the chairman, but we got to figure this out with Mayor Carter next year.
Mayor Carter? Who is Mayor Carter?
Keisha Carter.
You know, I'm a little slow. If you don't put Keisha Gibson Carter in the front of it, I don't get the Carter by itself.
Well, you know, okay, hold on. But you know, she looked like she's Beyonce. She's Savannah's Beyonce, so it's Miss Carter to y'all.
Yeah. Okay. Was that Frazier home with Warnoff and the mayor all over?
No,
was that
Caton Home.
Caton Home? That was Caton Home.
That's what he
and Liberty City.
Right,
and Liberty City. Y'all and he live in Liberty City a little bit too. Don't forget us.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's answer some of these questions. Gentlemen, what is your take on the location of this upcoming Senate debate? Seriously, a site which holds 500 people. They're at Savannah State, I believe. They said how are those 500 chosen? Through some kind of lottery, probably.
I think you told me the debate is going to be at Riverside Plant.
No, somebody told me it was.
No, it's Savannah State from what I understand. I saw something that kind of confirmed that. But I love it because it's time we put Savannah State on the map and stop bastardizing them. And we need to shout out to our ECU, so I love it.
Be the governor. Whoa! Back up! It's Julius Hall, governor, and Charlie Brown, lieutenant governor? I don't think so, Ivan Coyne. Yeah. It should be the other way around.
I couldn't even get you to run for county commissioner. I know you ain't gonna run for governor, so you might as well run for lieutenant governor, so you won't have nothing to say but to call me and harass me every day as governor.
And plus, you got a bad knee. You
can't walk up the steps to the Capitol or the other governor's mansion. We're gonna put you in the Navy base. All right, we done been on that subject for a whole hour. Right. We got 3 or 4 subjects we need. But anyway, we go into a very, very quick commercial that Chris has put in for us. All the shows will be showing these clips. Every show will be showing these commercials that we're setting up because we're getting ready for Roku TV. We're already on Roku TV. You can watch us there, watch reruns, all our shows over there. We're not live on Roku yet, but you can get all our shows there. When we do go live, we'll have something else for you. But anyway, we got a lot planned. Stay tuned for this.
How come I don't
Y'all
have
gotta
a
check out.
cap with my name on it? Charlie
Oh,
Brown
we're gonna do that
cap
next.
from the
That
Rabble.
we're gonna do that next. We're gonna have your face on a mug.
No,
But
no,
that
I
young
don't
brother
want
there,
it to be on a mug.
yeah, I think that it looked better than Bernard. But
True, true.
we need a
True.
show called Brown v. Brown, by the way. But then we'll get there. But Chris, give a shout to that boy. Check out his music too. His name was Too Benji. So that boy, he gets many props from me. Many
Yeah.
props. Anytime a young brother, young is under 30, so y'all don't qualify. But young folk, I always love to mentor young brothers because it's what we're called to do as elders. Well, I ain't no elder, but I'm in the middle.
But Robert, that's a great idea. What you just had, Brown versus Brown.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Yeah.
a great idea. That's a
Hey.
show.
Yeah.
That's a show there. That's a show.
Bernard,
Yeah.
Bernard, don't let them, you and our ally, they trying to turn us against each other.
And Mr.
We
Brown.
look better than both of them. Look at Julius, his big nose, and Robert with that bushy hair. That's what they trying to do.
No, that's a
I
good
don't
rating.
like the way they look no how.
Mr. Brown, that's a good rating though. Matter of fact, what, about 5 weeks ago, somebody already said that Brown versus Brown. I forgot the young lady. You know, let's get the ratings up. That's all.
Look, and the referee, we'll have a referee come on every couple of weeks. You don't know who that's gonna be. No, Alicia Gibson Carter. Alicia Gibson Blakely will be the referee every couple of weeks.
Hey, look at this right here. Hey, look at Ivan said, "Count your blessings, Charlie. Your face could have showed up on the post in the post office."
Ivan Cohen, be nice. Please be nice. I'm doing the best I can.
Ivan, he's a regular comedian, man. He's a regular comedian.
I just want everyone to tell your friends, please, good evening. We want you to share. Let them know we on the air. We got great information about the upcoming election on November the 8th. We need your input. If you guys got something going, please let us know. When I say guys, that's generic. I'm talking about the women and guys. I'm talking about everyone. We need your input. We do this show because it's for you. Trust me, we want to give you the most up-to-date information we can and get out and vote on November the 8th, please.
Yeah.
I just want to make that announcement. Share.
You heard me. I say Stacy sending you a check, her and Walnut, for that announcement.
Yeah. That was a good commercial.
Well, Bernard, thank you. Did you say that?
Yeah, that was a good commercial.
I appreciate you. I want to let you know. I want to let you know that beard looked mighty distinguished on you tonight. And Robert, I can't say much about that bushy hairdo you have. And Julius, with that nose you got, you should be the nosiest person in town. I just want to let you know that.
Y'all look at both our noses. What's the difference?
No, I got a cute nose.
What's the difference?
I was in Kroger tonight.
I'm looking at it.
Robert, somebody said I was in public, but I was in Kroger tonight. That's where I was at, to be honest with you.
Yeah, see?
Mall Boulevard.
Yeah, somebody said you was hiding under the bed. Anyway, 27 days to the big midterm elections. 27 days to the big midterm elections coming at you real soon. The big midterm elections. We got Warnock versus Walker. You got Wade Herring versus Buddy Carter. And you got the big one with Kemp versus Abrams for governor. So you got a bunch of other ones in there. You got Margot Bobby against Bill Hitchens. You got Jay Jones against Ben Watson. And you got Marcus Thompson against who does he run against? Bernard
Ron Stevens.
Ron Stevens, yeah, I forget the guy.
Yeah, Ron Stevens.
Yeah, like he know me all his life. Ron Stevens, I don't know who the hell you is.
Ron been there 25 years. That's why.
He hate me, but he don't even know me. You gonna hate somebody you don't even know. Well, I guess you can. Everybody hate Trump. They don't know him either. Anyway, um, next, but those are the big races that we have coming up. Besides next year with the city elections and local municipalities in the Chatham County area in 23.
George, I'm not trying to put the cart ahead of the horse. Robert, you're going to run for something, correct?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm 1 year out. Me and Mayor Carter, we have 1 year to go. Well, about 1 year ago. Yeah, year to go.
No, wait.
So I think, honestly, hope the entire city council will be on the ballot next year. And so I think as we look to next year, but we're gonna talk about hearing. I think honestly, y'all, I think Wade has a good chance. I mean, this congressional race, especially first congressional district, it's like a wave, it ebbs and flows. But right now, Wade is doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's covering bases that hasn't been covered before. Um, Joyce got 135,000 votes, and she lost by 53,000 votes. Right, Charlie?
Oh, Stacy?
Joyce.
I don't know. It was 50-something thousand. I don't know. It could have been 53.
53,000 votes is what she lost.
Yeah,
by.
because Stacy lost by 55,000.
And so she got 135,000. Joyce Marie Griggs did last year, and that's the most votes in a recent election for that particular seat for a Democrat. So
right.
Now you have to see whether Wade Herring can surpass that. He has an awesome team in place. I went into the office a few weeks ago, and those guys are doing things that most can't. It's almost like they're running a campaign for governor or a campaign for U.S. Senate or a campaign for president. I mean, seriously, they were doing things that 24-hour main stations in there. They weren't 24 hours, but I'm saying it looked like that.
You know what happened? You know what happened? You know what happened the last time? Lisa Ring did not come out and endorse Joyce. She did not, work with Joyce. It was divided. And Joyce did not pick up Lisa Ring. And I don't know if Joyce is doing the same thing to Wayne Harrington, but that's what happened to her. Well, and if the Democrats going to ever defeat Buddy Carter, they need to come together as a party.
That's correct. It can't be like this. You're right. It can't be like this. They got to be like this. If politics is politics. It's real cruel. You cannot have you got to have elephant skin and alligator hide. Alligator hide and elephant skin, however they go. You got to have that because you can't get in your feelings. If you lost, you lost. Come on. Let's see if we can get what was your goal? What was your goal? Your goal was to unseat the Republican that is treating everybody wrong. So now if you don't come out and endorse the person that is running, that beat you to get rid of that person, then how can somebody support you if you run again?
That's correct.
So you might as well get out the way. And I'm going to tell that to all the candidates.
And Julius, that's correct. And you did get it right. You got to have elephant skin and alligator hide. You simply have to put the indifference aside because the purpose to get rid of Buddy Carter, the Republican. And you can't be divided. You got to tell all your grassroots voters, whoever voted for you, to come out and support this guy. Don't worry about what Lisa Ring did because we're trying to get rid of Buddy Carter. And that's the way I feel about it.
That's right. Right. Because it don't matter what happened in politics, people are going to do what they have to do to win.
That's right.
As long as they didn't harm you physically or they didn't harm you in a way to defame you, then you should jump on the boat.
Yeah.
We got a little nasty at the end there, but still, you got to show a united front in order to beat these people.
Let me ask y'all the same question. Going back to this question. If Wade is not successful, who do we need to look to? And Julius know the answer to this one. Charlie ain't gonna know. Who do we need to look to put in that seat in 2 years?
Wow. That's a good one.
I got an answer. Y'all want my answer? Y'all want
You
to
don't
wait?
want me to say.
Y'all go ahead, Julius. I'm
No,
gonna tell you
no,
mine.
no.
I'm gonna say this.
It's 2 or 3 people.
The main person that has been in the
counties doing what they need to do is Jay Jones
Yes.
for one.
I endorse that. There it is.
You know,
I tell you somebody else. If they consider Lester Jackson would be
Lester
excellent,
Jackson,
and
you're absolutely
and
correct.
I think that's a good
he
one.
did- I think that's one of the reasons he ran for labor commission to see his appeal a little bit across the state. But the first congressional in across the state, Lester got enough appeal from being the Senate here, and I think he can become congressman if he chooses to run for it.
Y'all forgetting some name. What about y'all know better than I know, but this a great guy when I first met him, and he was good. Orlando Scott.
Orlando's a good person.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Orlando, but I think Orlando's gotta get the ground, gotta get boots to ground in the city. A
You don't
little
have
more county, but I think that's top class act right there. He's a great
he
guy.
don't have name recognition among the people now in this region. He's trying to get name recognition. Lester Jackson, for instance, have name recognition. Really, when I tell you that, he does.
Oh yeah, ain't no question about that. Orlando came out a little bit late, and that, like I tell people, you can't come just when there's an election. Robert and Orlando ran at the same time, and I told both of them, I said, "Man, y'all 2 great candidates." Both of them. I saw both of them. I said, "Man, y'all 2 great candidates." I got this show, The Watchdogs. I say, "Boy, y'all need to come and run The Watchdogs so people can know y'all."
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. I called both of them, but Orlando was busy because he had just gotten another promotion at his job, and he became regional manager at his job, so he couldn't come. But Robert is here because nobody knew Robert until I did him like Jamal Torre. You know, even though Robert had 2 million votes, Robert had 2 million votes
Yeah,
in his election, but nobody locally knew him to get behind him and push. And so I brought him, I raised him up, and I say, "Behold,
Robert.
Charlie, get your franchise.
Julius.
You made me like the lion. Y'all saw Lion King.
To be perfectly honest with you,
that's rude."
Julius, to a point, was right, because I tell you what, we talked about you. We didn't know exactly who you were. I didn't, and I don't think he knew you that well either.
No, I didn't.
And we thought you was running a pretty good campaign until Blackman came to town. Then we realized, man, this Blackman guy was good. Okay, I'm saying, Robert, if you want to, I think you could run for Congress if that's what you want to do. You don't have the name.
Don't have Jay Jones calling me tonight, Charlie. Jay ain't about to call me. I'm gonna get a phone call. Someone walk out.
No, you don't have the name recognition.
No, Jay gonna call Charlie. Jay gonna call Charlie.
Yeah.
I dare you give somebody my seat.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't have
But
the
you know
name
one thing.
recognition, but we could give you that. Now I'm gonna tell you what. We had a client of ours call us to her office, and she brought us in and showed us the progress that she have done since she been in that position. Julian, you think I should go ahead and call her name?
Yeah, I don't see
Right.
no problem.
No, she called us in, Sonia Jackson, about 2 weeks ago, and give us a tour of the tax office and some of the accomplishment. And she said a key word. She said, if it wasn't for you 2 guys, I would not have been tax commissioner. Yeah. And I took pride in that, because we went to the grassroots voters, Julius, and I hit the ground, and that old blue truck I was in, and Julius was like air. He was everywhere. And the reason I kept up with him, because of the nose, I could see it in the dark. It was there, like Rudolph the reindeer. That shiny nose was everywhere. So I'm saying, Robert, I believe in you, brother. I think you can do it. You can do it, and we will do it.
Yeah.
We
Well,
can do
I'm thinking.
it, and we will. And
I'll
Bernard,
never forget
we need you to move
Daniel.
back to Savannah if Robert decided to run, and so we can get a cohesive
Well, I guess
group of people.
so. Charlie said he gonna work pro bono. I appreciate it, but
Wait a
honestly,
minute.
I remember that night, Daniel.
I didn't say that. You putting words
Well,
in my mouth.
hold on. I remember that night Daniel was at Alicia's house, Alicia Blakely's house. And I'm still mad at Alicia. I'm still mad at you because I ain't got my fried fish, but we'll talk about that another day. But anyway, but yeah, and really that I think the thing that really helped us out was we were in the middle of COVID, so I didn't have to drive all over the state. But as we approach next year, and it's so hard, Charlie, and you and Julius will appreciate this. When I do a race now, even when I'm consulting for, I run it like I'm running a state campaign, which is very, 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 very different type of operation. But and so when you're looking at a local level and you shave it down to a district, man, please, we about to have a good old time.
But you know what? You got to remember this too. Okay, you running for office, right? And me, I'm on the outside looking in. You have to make sure you keep it real with the people.
Yeah.
You got to make sure what you say, you honest and have passion about what you say. And you got to get these folks that don't want to vote, you got to give them that they want to vote. You'll say, I'm just because you look like me, that don't give me the right to vote for you. If you're the right person, if you green and you saying the right thing, and I know for a fact you make me believe it, I'm gonna vote for you. So don't go out there and BS the people like they've been doing for 500 years. Stop BSing our black folks, because you know what? We got sense now. I know damn well I was dumb, but I'm smart as hell now because of this show. Trust me.
Well,
trust me on that one.
Well,
I'm telling you.
But now too, one of the things people, not only that, one of the things people fail to do is, and I'll use the 50. People fail to realize what your demographics. And I'll give a great example. One of the things I know about the 5th District in Savannah is that it's full of educators. And that's because of Savannah State. So you got a lot of black educators. And so what do you do? And my mind tells me I need to have a person helping me with that educational space to reach out. So what do? Going back to how I want to mentor and build up our black brothers. I don't know if y'all know Isaiah Wynn. He's going to join us. Julius knows this. He's going to join us as our liaison to educators. So you got to keep your boots around your ears to the pace of what's going on in your area. If you don't do that well, you can't understand who you're talking to or what you're advocating for. So I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
We got to move on.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Joyce, can I say this? Bernard, if we launch any campaign, I definitely want you in the think tank with us, because you hit home so what's the word? Damn good. Right. I want you to know that. Yeah. Not only you got a long face, you got a long mind. Thank you.
Hey,
I want to share that.
And I appreciate that, but I'm telling you right now, they always say I'm kissing Jules, but I'm not kissing him. Believe me, Jules is the only person in this world besides Shorty and Brandy that talked me off the edge. He know, man, I trust me. I have to call him. He have to talk me off the ledge, because I go in. Trust me, they'll lock me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I get tired of people. I get tired of people always thinking we dumb. You know what I'm saying? Always think they can do whatever they want to do to us, especially when election day comes. They need us in November, but when December, they ain't gonna send us no Christmas presents because they don't need us no more.
And you can say what you want to say. Julie can say what he want to say, and Robert. But Bernard, you could sing. I scream. I'll never forget that night. My wife had to kick me on my
Go ahead,
chin.
sing something. We want to hear it. Sing a song. Come on, sing.
Hey, you know what? Let me say this. The only reason why, because I lost the best thing that ever happened to me in my life was my wife. And so
okay.
it was a month later, and we had our 30th class reunion.
I was there.
Yeah, 30th class reunion.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that about your wife.
Yeah. Man, well, I love Tonka Wolverine class of 81, man.
You sung that night.
I say,
you
sing that.
Hey, you know who else I learned to sing? Your councilwoman, my councilwoman, Alicia.
Yeah,
Oh, Lisa can sing.
I ain't know she could sing.
yeah,
Yeah, she sung
yeah.
at her father's
Oh, she
funeral
can
the other
sing
day.
too?
So I need my fried fish in a song. There it is.
No.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. Kanye West. We're gonna cover this one real quick. Kanye West that lost his damn mind. He's gone nuts. He's saying some more racist, crazy stuff, and you saying racist. No, he's anti. He's doing it backwards. He's doing the backwards racism type thing. He thinks that his thing is to down black people. And the thing is with Kanye is you fools are still buying his Yeezy shoes. Who the hell want to pay $600-700 for them ugly ass shoes? I wouldn't buy nothing to do. You couldn't send me a pair. If you send me a pair, I'm gonna burn them on the air. Like I've never owned a pair of Jordans. Jordan don't do nothing for the world. Jordan don't do nothing but exploit the world. I wouldn't buy a pair. You couldn't give me a pair of Jordans. I've never owned a pair in my life and never will. So so you just gotta be conscious.
Yeah.
Black people, we spend money on things that we don't need to spend. And that was supposed to be a topic tonight. Broke people spend money. That's all we do as black people. When you're broke, you spend money. Why are you spending money and you broke? And you spending money on things that are worthless.
Yeah.
A damn pair of shoes.
What the ones you
got on?
Yeah, he mad, eh?
Yeah.
But no, you know, I mean, you're in a generation where you gotta have. Well, no, you're not. I'm gonna speak for the youth of the world. You gotta have a shoe for every little outfit. You know how that go. Y'all get it. But my thing is this. I don't understand. I saw a quote the other day. Folk that got money don't spend a whole lot of money on material stuff. But the broke people do that. So and I tell our folks this, especially our younger folks, learn to try to invest. One thing mom and daddy taught me that I did horribly. For everything you make, put aside 10 to 15%. Always. And put it in an investment account or a savings account. It's why today that they are doing quite well for themselves. I don't have to really worry. But what I tell people now, and one of the things I do to invest in stocks is they got apps now, Robinhood, Webull. So do some investing. I mean, I love my little outfits too, my shoes and all that. But at the end of the day, when you get to be 95 and 91 like my mama, you ain't gonna have nothing to show for it. And what you gonna do? So you got to put something aside.
Yeah.
Charlie, do you agree with that? Charlie, do you agree with that?
Yes, what he just say?
Why didn't you do it? Every time we got a $5,000 check, you wanted $2,500. Why we couldn't put 10% over there and then 10% of operation?
Julius, I want you to stop. Robert just made a good PSA and you don't cover that up, okay? Now, what we do personally, you don't have to let people know what's going on. Money out of sight cause a fight.
Right.
All right.
You always told me, get a check, it goes $10,000 check. He only supposed to get 30% of it. He want his whole 50.
Tell him you had to go get a fifth of Hennessy.
That man said we cheated him out of his money. That man said.
Yeah, we did have a client. Here's a $10,000 check and talking about we cheated him. Man, this made you who you are.
Yeah.
We did. We made you who you are. In this city, we did.
But Robert, that's a good point, brother. That's a solid point. We got to learn to invest back in ourselves. The same as you pay 10% in tithing, if you do in your church, take 10, 15% and you put in an account for yourself or an investment account. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm serious.
Bernard, you wanted to say something about Kanye?
Yeah. Man, with Kanye, I'm telling you right now, on a serious note, Kanye right now probably is the most loneliest man in America. At the end of the day, he got mentally serious issue.
He does.
When his mama died, he died. And I don't try to be too hard on him because I know he's crazy and I know he's do things. I seen an interview with him where he had this white hoodie on and black beard and And even JG say, you know, sometimes people misunderstand what you're saying or whatever, but this brother here, I'm telling you right now, this brother need help. This brother needs somebody that really and truly care about him. Forget about all the money he got.
Yeah.
Because you can be dead and gone and you can't take none of it. You know, and when he better see his kids. He back in Chicago right now. He need help. To be honest, man, he need help. He need help.
You know, like you said, when his mama died, it was like, you know what a rudder is on a ship? That little thing controlled his mama when he lost his direction. And when Kim say, I no longer want you, that mixing with that, throw him into a tizzy.
Yeah.
He
shouldn't be that way.
He definitely has some mental health issues and he needs to be checked into a mental institution immediately.
Yeah.
Because something is definitely wrong with this cat. Anybody with that type of money should be sitting back and seeing how he can make the world better. He's trying to make the world worse.
Yeah.
And he said the most stupidest thing, and people around him got to say, dude, you need help. We got to take you and get you some damn help. He said that some fake kids were put into his home to sexualize his children. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah.
What fake kids? You a billionaire. Ain't no damn body can get in your house.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
So how can they get in your house without you letting them in? You say some fake kids were let into his property.
Some fake kids were let into his house.
Yeah.
And that they are sexualizing his kids. What the hell is he talking about? What kind of nonsense is that?
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah. You know what's so crazy? And believe it, I'm not saying it because I'm keeping it real. If somebody don't help that young man right now, that young man won't be around. That's all I'm saying.
And Bernard, I mean, you and I, we understand this, and you're right. I had a family member who went through that a couple of years ago. What you said was a similar thing where the father figure passed my uncle, and then the marriage of 13 years kind of ended, and it was tough on that individual, and I took that for granted too. But I had a conversation about this today. When you realize that that your, like you said, Charlie, your director and your producer and all that, you got to feed them and incontinence, all that, and we don't. I say this all the time. We don't pay enough attention to mental health to the point where if you're not strong enough, if you're not aware of yourself enough, you got to pull back way back, and say, okay, let me do one thing at a time. Because like you said, Bernard, you understand that you lose your damn mind out here.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, man. It's serious in the Black community. Mental health is serious in the Black community, and it starts with a 7-year-old all the way up. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I went through. I'm telling you right now. At the end of the day, they all say, "Oh, he crazy." No, at the end of the day, man, it's serious. And if somebody don't get to him soon, he ain't gonna be around. Trust me, man. This dude need help. He reaching out. He's saying stupid.
Right.
He's reaching out for help.
Right.
He's reaching out for help, and nobody help him because the first thing they think about is money. Even the rich person in the world got issues.
Yeah.
Trust me.
If he don't, he's reaching out, and it scares me that he might do something that nobody's expecting him to do. Because he's mad at Kim about those kids. So you got to watch this guy.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
You got to watch this guy. I think the craziest guy in the world was Ray J. Ray J, you done messed up and missed that ball.
Joe.
He done passed Ray J.
Joe.
Y'all know what now?
Melville.
This would be a great.
Melville, how you pronounce his name?
Who?
What's his name? Melville. You know, your cousin.
Melvise.
I'm sorry. He just said it's going to be at the JW Marriott. And I told you that's where it's going to be at, the debate. It will be there. And guess what? 64 seats gonna be Republican and 64 seats to be Democrat.
And I'm the moderator. I wasn't gonna tell y'all, but I'm just kidding. But let me go back to that real quick. What I think would be great is Oprah do a one-time comeback show, and Dr. Phil be the special guest. I think it'd be good to talk through that stuff because people don't realize this. Like you said, but in our community, for the most part, grandma or your parents become your support system, and when your support system in that way, in our community at least, when that starts to go away in a way that we are not used to dealing with, it shifts your every being. I mean, Bernard, you've gone through that with your wife and all that. It shifts your every being. And I mean, you go through every damn thought that you can go through. And so you deny it and you make it something that's not, and you got all these damn realities that ain't real. I mean, you go through a lot of stuff. And we need to do a show on that with maybe a joint show with Harris and the two therapists and the mic. Well, I'll tell you, like you said, Bernard, I ain't tell you what I know, I'll tell you what I experienced.
Yeah.
It gets real crazy because sometimes, and I ain't trying to be funny, but I see what kind of, sometimes you think something going on that ain't really going on because you're trying to rationale what's in front of you, but it's not even, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You man, you get behind no walls, man. It's something else, man. Especially you do by yourself.
And you got to blame a lot of that on Fox News also, because Fox News protects these people. They know that they're idiots. They know that they're selling out. But Fox News is in agreement with every stupid thing that they say. They protect Clarence Thomas. If Clarence Thomas was doing something contrary to what they believed in, I'm gonna call you out whether I believe in you or not. If you're doing something stupid, just like I'm calling Stacey out with the stuff she's not doing in reference to getting the vote out. I'm going to tell you like it is. But Fox News is protecting these idiots like Herschel Walker and Clarence Thomas, Candace Owens, Tim Scott. They're protecting these idiots. But we got to move on because we got the main topic. Because I don't know, women, if y'all are out there, y'all please help us with this next topic. Because our main topic of the night is, what does that mean? Oh, no, my bad. I'm skipping over. My bad. I'm sorry. My producer just told me that I am derelict in what I'm supposed to be doing. We have up next is the joke of the week. The joke of the week is up next, and I am the presenter of the joke of the week this week. Charlie Brown is next week, and Bernard the week after that. But the joke of the week is this. Here's the joke of the week. Okay, it hurts me to hear this, but it happened in Atlanta, Georgia, people. Our own state. Okay, a 7-year-old boy was at the center of a Cobb County courtroom drama yesterday when he challenged a court ruling over who should have custody of him. He got up and said, no, I can't go with them. The boy has a history of being beaten by his parents, and the judge initially awarded custody to his aunt. In keeping with child custody law and regulations requiring that the family unit be maintained to the highest degree possible, he was given to the aunt. The boy surprised the court when he proclaimed that his aunt beat him more than his parents did. Good Lord have mercy. And he adamantly refused to go live with his aunt. When the judge then suggested that he live with his grandparents, the boy cried and said, no, they beat me too. So the judge said, oh man, I don't know what to do. After careful consideration of the remainder of the immediate family and of the remainder of the immediate family, and learning that domestic violence was apparently a way of life in this whole family, because they beat this little boy all the time. Yeah. The judge took the unprecedented step of allowing the boy to propose who he wanted to have custody of him. After 2 recesses to check to see whether the boy's references was good, and to confer with the child welfare officials, the judge granted temporary custody to the Atlanta Falcons, whom the boy firmly believes are not capable of beating anybody.
I want you to stop telling them dry jokes like that. We need some milk on it.
That's a good one, Charlie.
That's good.
Hey,
That's good.
That
That's
had me
good.
rolling, Charlie.
That's
That had
good.
me rolling. So the boy
That's
said,
funny.
"Get me to the Falcons."
They ain't gonna beat nobody.
he in the same place. He in the same place.
That's a
That's
good
our
one.
joke of the week, people. Charlie Brown, if you could top that one, you next week. Don't come late. Come, oh, I didn't have time.
Oh
to
no, I
you
got one. I
7
got
days.
several. I got several.
Yeah, okay,
several.
she got several days. Don't come with that old dry joke where ain't nobody laughing at for me and Bernard.
I got a surprise for y'all. Hey, I'm gonna bring my joke with me. That's all right. I got it.
All right. We got about 24 minutes left, and we're going to cover this subject right here. We're going to cover it. The main topic of the night. What does that mean? Guys, we're a little confusing, and I was talking to my daughter this week in Atlanta, and she said some things, and I said, "What that mean?" And then that gave me the idea. One of the main things that they women say to you, and you be trying to figure out what the hell that mean. Here's the first one. I got 6 of them, 5 or 6 of them. I'll figure it out. What does that mean when a woman tell a man that?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Hey, that means you better leave her the hell alone and she'll figure it out later.
Now, I had to ask my daughter. And she said, "No, Daddy, y'all too old."
Yeah.
She said, "That means that if I don't get it from you, I'm going to get it from somebody."
That's
so
right.
you
They'll
get the
figure
hell
it out.
on.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Look, the side piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I don't get what I'm looking for from you, I'm going to get it from somebody else.
That's right.
Oh, that's what that means?
That's
I
what that
figured out. She said, "Well, when a woman tell you I figure it out, be careful because she going to figure it out."
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Shante said, "I don't
tell
have time to keep explaining myself, and don't ask me no damn questions." Internet rolling.
tell your daughter she got it wrong because they ask me. It's all night long, every night, all night long.
The next one
was when you call a woman, y'all let them arguing now. She tell you the next day, "I'm fine."
She do
What
what?
the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
Get out my face.
Shante, can you tell us? Because we're trying to
Get out my face.
What does that mean? When
Y'all,
they tell you,
hey,
"I'm fine."
hey, y'all go. I want y'all to Google Marta Girl, Marta, Marta Girl. But now, do you remember Marta Girl? Get out my face.
Yeah. Hey, if a woman tell you I am fine, you in trouble. Trust me. She's fine.
Exactly. I'm fine. What does that mean? I'm really trying to figure out. Give us some hints here, people, because we got to be the guys. Y'all got to be up on it.
Yeah. Hey.
Facebook user said, "I never heard that one." Shante say, "Stop talking to me." Oh,
yeah.
That's what it means. Stop talking to me.
Yeah.
And you better watch out.
But see, Shante a little hood. Y'all got.
Robert is right.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
What they mean when they say talk to the hand?
I'm a little hood.
Come on now.
Oh Lord.
We can't hear.
Show that girl again, Julius.
Where she went? Where you at, Shante? She put herself in.
I said I added myself to the stream. What you mean I'm a little hood?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, sister?
Hey.
Hey. You ever heard of Charlie Brown before? All night long. This is me.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
She said, "Uh-oh, I'm scared." Oh, yeah, you better be.
I ain't ready. That's the translation. I ain't ready. Please don't make me go there.
Okay. But that I'm fine. We already got the answer to that. The next one was, "I'll pay you back later."
It depends on who we tell that to.
Huh?
It depends on who we say. I'll pay you back later. Am I talking to my mother, a significant, someone I've slept with in the past, a present, or just a platonic friend, a cousin, a brother? Like, it depends on who that conversation is coming from.
Oh, so it depends. Later, it could be any time. Because if you talking to an ex-boyfriend, you ain't paying them back at all.
Well,
At
it
all.
depends on what the payback is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You don't think they're trying to brush you off or something? Y'all not trying to brush us off?
Yeah, I mean,
Bernard,
All right.
I'll pay you back later, Bernard. What that mean to you?
Hey, that mean they'll pay you back later, and they ain't gonna pay you back.
Jesus comes in the
and
creek
Shante
ride.
and Bernard,
Hey.
correct me if I'm wrong, could it mean, for example, Shante, you go out and you had a nice experience, you pay you back later. That could be a little ooh-wee, you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong?
Ain't no ooey. That's
What?
I ain't got no money. I'm gonna pay you back when Jesus come back as a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes. I ain't got no money.
You get your little pound cake, a little something.
Yeah.
They gonna pay you back with a little Nicky. Now that's old school.
Is it trying to brush a guy off too? Is that a way to try to brush him off?
I'll pay you back later.
Trying to brush a guy off?
No, baby, that we might get you the ice cream and cake, is what I'm saying.
No, I think that's a way of
Probably like
like if I say I'll pay you back on
If they
this
don't pay
date,
you back later,
I
they're
mean
gonna
it.
have words.
I'll pay you
That's
back
what I'm
later
saying.
is usually like a way of not making him feel like a trick.
Oh,
Nah.
okay.
Somebody got something in the background also going on.
Robert.
I was muted.
No, I was muted.
Yeah, can we say hey to Gregory? I know.
Hey,
That's a Julius question.
now here's the next one. I'll be ready in 30 minutes. What the hell does that mean?
That's an hour and a half.
That means sit down.
I'm ready, but that do mean 2 hours for most friends. I got a girlfriend who be like, I'll be at your house in 30 minutes. 5 hours later, she still ain't here.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. She would never tell me she'll be there if she 5 hours late. 5 hours late? No, sir. You ain't going to have me
I'm
waiting.
going to place early.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'll be ready in
30 minutes.
30 minutes mean an hour and a half.
hour and a half to Charlie. Bernard,
That's what
how
it
long is
means.
30 minutes to you with all the women that you have ever seen or heard, even your sister, your mom? They, you know, when they ever told you to come pick you up to take you somewhere. I know my mom used to tell me that.
Yeah.
And it'd be an hour of me waiting on her to get to the
Yeah.
top.
Right.
It'll be and 30 minutes mean 2 hours and 30 minutes. Trust me.
So the big question is, why are y'all a chauvinistic panel tonight? Where's the ladies? Why I gotta drop
They're
in?
lazy. They're
We'll
lazy.
see.
They're lazy women.
One is sick, one in church.
Yeah.
So are you trying to be the third woman? Are you want to be the third woman? We can hire you right now.
Hey,
No.
I trust we'll hire you right now.
yeah.
Are you trying to be the third woman?
It's our night to get it off our chest. Hey, that's it. I've been involved with women close women for almost 40 years, and I just want to get it off my chest so I can say, you know, hey, they're robbing us. Hey, you know what's controlling us? You know what's controlling us? They're robbing us. I get you later. That means that Nikki. You know, that's in the old school. I get you later, and then mess around there. They say I get you later with that Nikki, and then they go to sleep.
What'd you just say?
Shantae, if y'all
don't turn off-
in the back.
She got on Peppa
That's not
Pig.
me. My mic was just
She got on
off.
Peppa Pig.
I just turned you off in it.
Lord, if I ain't know nothing about no Peppa Pig till I met Shantae.
I ain't had Peppa Pig on. They ain't watching no Peppa Pig. I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, it's yours.
But I'm so good that my
stops
kids
when
watch
yours
Peppa
is-
Pig.
It stops when yours is muted. But anyway, now this is a good one. This is a real good one. What do you want to eat? It don't matter.
What my mama made.
What the hell does that mean? Now, every man has experienced this here. And this pisses us off to the highest level of festivity there is.
I know what it was. It was my mic. because I had
Right.
Facebook up and StreamYard up.
Exactly. I
It
told
was
you.
on me.
Lord, fix it,
Right.
Jesus.
And what do you
So-
want to eat? It don't matter means
Um,
I want to act like my mama raised me right to be willing to eat whatever y'all serve me, and I want to be high maintenance and say I don't want that bull.
but on
I want
TikTok,
to eat here. So I'm gonna
on
say
TikTok it said, on TikTok it said, the question is, what do you want to eat? What my mama made. That's what they say on TikTok. Is that correct or not?
hell no. Well, what my mama made, Robert's had. I don't know if you've had my mama food and her cookies and cakes and pies. So I'm okay eating what my mama made, but I might not be okay eating what your
You
mama
missed the joke.
made.
So you done missed the joke,
Yeah.
Shante.
Yeah.
Then you
yeah.
say me.
She missed the joke. She made the joke. It was a joke. She missed it. I got it. It was just a little too sexist for me.
Oh,
Okay, so this is the thing.
Y'all know I'm dating
Every
sometimes.
man-
Don't be going there, Juju on the beat.
Mr. Brown, you experienced it yesterday. Bernard, you experienced it last week. And I know I experienced it sometime in the last month or so. You driving down and you ask the woman what they want to eat. And they say it don't matter. What the hell that mean? Because as soon as I go to turn into Kentucky Fried Chicken, oh no, I don't want that. I thought it didn't damn matter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And now you go on down the street and I say, well, I'm gonna get me a fish sandwich from McDonald's. I definitely don't want no McDonald's. What you want then? I just asked you what you want to eat. It don't
You
matter.
just gotta watch the YouTube videos.
my
on
cousins do
there.
it all the time. Get on my nerve, both of them.
Yeah.
You know what it means?
Just drive until I tell you to stop right there.
You know that's something I can't figure out because I've been married a long time, and I said, "What you want to eat?" And she said, "Don't matter." When I turn into Crystal, she said, "No, I don't want a slider." Then you should just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
You know, we won't be going through that. You're absolutely right. Why do y'all do things in puzzle, young lady? I need
Well,
an answer.
Well, damn,
rush
Charlie,
me
how'd you
down.
love
Don't
Russell
rush me
tonight?
down. Robert's known me since I was
Answer me
30.
now.
I might catch a charge. No, really, I don't know is wanting you to make a real decision as a man. For me, it is like, yeah, like that's the let me put down my independent woman.
Yeah.
Let you make a decision as a man. Let's
Oh my
see where
God.
you take me.
Not
Are
the
you gonna
psychology.
make
Yeah.
a
When I
plastic
end up-
McDonald's burger that's gonna turn plastic in my stomach in 7 years? Or
No.
are you gonna feed
When
me?
I end, are you gonna represent me when I end up in divorce court? Because the next damn time that happened to me, I'm turning in there and I'm gonna be assertive as a man and say, "Damn it, eat what I'm fit to eat."
Anime, eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake.
I know
Anime,
what
eat
I
the cake
want.
now.
Your wife will whoop your ass, Julius.
Yeah.
Hey, you do like I did. Just shove it in her face. Eat it right now.
Oh, eat this.
Hey.
Go sit in
But
the
you're
corner,
right.
sing Kumbaya.
Yeah, you're right, because y'all want to give us and let us be in charge, but then y'all want to take it from us when we do be in charge.
This is a great topic
You know,
for Brown
It-
versus
it's
Brown.
Like, okay, it's like, okay, you want me in charge. I made a decision, but you don't like the decision that I made, and you getting on me. Really? Really?
No, that's because y'all
Bernard,
do stuff
Bernard.
sometimes.
Hey,
Like if I say,
Bernard,
if you say,
look at-
what do you want to eat? And I say, I don't know. That is not the recipe to take me to Crystal's. That's for you to think, put some thought into it. Where
Well,
would
you can go to Red Lobster.
Well, I disagree. I disagree because you say it don't matter, and I was closer to Crystal, and I was
you
gonna
didn't
get
put
me
any
a
thought
slider
into it?
with cheese on it.
How you gonna
Look,
decide when you've been
so
having this
Shante,
conversation?
so Shante, the right answer would have been let's go to Roof Chris. See, I see not eat that stuff. So we're gonna go to Panera Bread or Roof Chris. See, y'all gonna love me. Y'all love.
I'm not going to.
I'm not going to
Roof Chris.
unseasoned steaks.
Yeah, I have never.
Or you
been
gotta
to
ask
Roof
for some
Chris
A1 to get it
and
to
don't
taste
want
right.
to go to Roof Chris.
I gotta eat. Shante, we went. This is Windsor Forest quality. Windsor Forest, we go to nice places. Y'all don't.
I was eating at Benihana every week in college. I didn't experience poverty until I tried to use that degree.
I take my wife, I take her to some sophisticated places. I take her to Burger King. You know, they wear a crown. And I also like to take her to a place called Sonic's. And she likes Sonic. And our anniversary, guess where we going at? Carrie Hilliard.
Y'all gonna listen. Okay. Let me school y'all. I want y'all to start going downtown. Let's start at the Grove. We're gonna go a place like the Grove, 1790. That's good. I'm gonna take y'all with me some.
No. See, there you go again. Broke people spend money. I done told you that 1,000 times. I can tell you for a fact. You can go to Carrie Hilliard's and get a platter for $20.
That's fattening.
And that same platter that tastes worse downtown costing $75.
I really just go for the drinks and charcuterie.
Wait, my aunt posted something and invited me to the group. I don't know if she was trying to give me a subliminal hint, but she said, "Would you date you?" And it was a picture of a girl who looked a lot like me. And she said, "I would, but I'm too broke."
Yeah.
Man, look at her talking about where I'm taking her for her birthday tomorrow.
Hey.
Tomorrow's Tanya's birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Okay, we're done.
birthday.
You're going, hey Tanya, he's gonna take you out to the Grove. It's right there.
I'm gonna tell you where she's going at tomorrow. We're going first to the dollar store and let her pick out any damn thing she wants at the dollar store. But
it's $1.25.
It's $1.25 now.
Right. She probably could have got 5 items. Now she'll have to get 4 to make 5 items. So you get that tomorrow from the dollar store, and then where we could go at for dinner. Dinner will have to be
At least go to
Ray
Lord, TGI Fridays. Jesus Christ, y'all. Don't say Terry Hayes.
This is his actual wife, not his first date.
Happy
his wife.
She don't like Chinese. So happy pandas.
Julius, y'all guys not gonna believe this. Ivan Cohen just said, "Have you and the missus been to Taco Bell?" Guess where we've been at tonight before we got here?
I'm going
Taco Bell. That's where I took her to Taco Bell.
That's why you were late.
No, I was in Kroger first.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord, we gotta work on y'all. Y'all can at least go to a Longhorn. Bonefish Grill even. Bonefish Grill.
Hey, you know what's so crazy, man?
No.
It's like
Burger King, Crystal.
Y'all saw my daddy. I can't do plastic food.
Have you ever had a slider? You don't
have
to bite them there, slide out.
No, I'm good. Y'all, I'm gonna send y'all a documentary on what they put in that food. Y'all don't have me right here dead up. No. Like they do on Glory. Tear it up. Tear it up.
Yeah. You gonna pay more than that.
Then you go.
You know what?
Hey, Charlie, you gonna pay more than that.
Charlie.
They gonna give you the same food down there at the River's End.
Hey.
And they gonna give you a
Hey. I'm gonna say this, y'all get real hot. Kessler got some great restaurant.
Who got some good restaurant?
Kessler, Plant Riverside. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't like everything you do, but the food be good. My favorite at Kessler is
I've never eaten down.
Go to Plant Riverside. They got a African themed bar called Bao. That's my favorite.
Yeah. My son worked there, and he been trying to get us to come in, and we hadn't been. But I've taken my wife to high class place. I took her to Barnes on Sunday.
You know what? You know what?
Barnes is pretty good. When you leave out there, you're satisfied than more than what you'd be if you went to River Street.
But no, I'm satisfied with about them couple drinks. I had to clean it up real quick.
Hey.
All right. Yeah,
you got to learn them, man.
All right, I'm gonna try Ruth Chris or something like that. But I'm telling you, I have a better time at Barnes and Carrie Hilliard. My bill don't be as much,
and you feel better about the food because I do like what your wife or mama cook.
Yeah,
you know,
right? Soul food like. You go down there to the Rivers End, paying $75 for the same thing you pay $24 at Carrie, and you ate better at Carrie Hilliard.
Y'all something, man. You know my daddy used to love used to be Golden Corral and all that. Now I will give y'all this. I don't know the name of the buffet restaurant on Stevenson. Now that stuff is good. They did that. that country eating thing, whatever. That's good now.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you, like a good my mother-in-law always say, trying to be big when little got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to be big when little got you.
Yeah.
Try,
Little got you.
look,
So
try,
why you trying to be so damn big,
hey,
knowing that you ain't big?
hey,
Little got you still.
I can act like I'm Barack Obama.
Nah. Hey, I'm
I left-
always right. I take my daughter and I take my girlfriend. I take them to one place that they love, Longhorn. Longhorn
good
or
place.
Outback. I can't go wrong.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
It was so crazy. Have a daughter. Most daughters like their mama, right? And so my daughter, she in a relationship, and you know she like a mama. She want to go off on a young man and go off. And so before she texts him, she'll come in the room with me, say, Daddy, what you think? What you think? I say, Brandy, I say, let's rewrite that, because from a man point of view, we're gonna take it the wrong way. You don't always have to go in on us. I said, so calm down. The first thing they want to do is cuss you out. And then I say, no. I say, because if you cuss that young man out, you with him today and he gonna quit you tomorrow.
Well, you know, my wife got upset at me. We went to Carrie Hilliers, and I know what the bill at ran me, so I only had a dime, and I put a dime for a tip. Ms. Brown said, you can't do that. She said, all you got is a dime. I said, that's all I had, and I dug deep, and I left a dime tip, and she was very upset at me. All the way home, she said, that's ridiculous. Nobody leave a dime tip. So the next time we went, I surprised her. Guess what I left? 39 cents. That to show you what kind of man I am.
You're the reason that those people watch us the way we and say, don't put them in my section.
Yeah. Prime reason.
The last
y'all
one was,
said
we
y'all
ain't got
wanna
time
say.
for the last one, but I hate it when you call and you say, hey, you want something to eat? I'm finna stop right here and get something. And then when you get home, they eat all your damn food, but they say they didn't want nothing. You know, what does that mean? I mean, what
Hey,
really?
Julius,
Look, to be continued on Brown v. Brown.
Yours.
A new show coming in January 23.
You and 30 on women. You are telling the truth, and I agree with you. But I'm gonna change my ways. I'm not gonna leave a dime. I'm not gonna leave 39 cents. Guess what I'm gonna start leaving? At least $1 everywhere I go.
Hey, you got everybody ain't gonna come to your table.
Why? Well, I'm paying for the food.
Don't go to that table. Don't go to him.
Why?
Hey.
I'm paying for the food. You leave more than a $1 tip?
Yeah, I leave on a serious note. If my meal is $65, I leave 20. If it's $45, I
got
leave
to be kidding.
No,
leave 10.
you gotta remember, a lot of ways.
Go put that out.
Hey, but you got to realize, trust me, I got women, my daughter, they ain't gonna let me leave nothing less. Trust me. So,
Julius, I'm gonna change after the night. I love this show. I promise you don't leave $1. I leave sometime as much as $1 and a nickel, something like that, $1 and dime. But no more than that.
You serious?
What did I say?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, you know how much we on Brown v. Brown come January 23. We're gonna talk about how much weight is made.
You know what fixed income is? It don't go up, it don't go down, stay right there. I don't have the money, but I'm gonna start leaving a bare minimum of $2 starting tonight. And guess where I got the concept from? You guys. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Bernard. Y'all have been
and then come January 23, you're gonna start leaving 10% of what your bill is.
Y'all look at Mr. Brown right now.
If y'all see him walk in the restaurant, tell the hostess, don't put him in my section.
Don't put him in that section. That's right.
Look, don't put him over there. All right. So you got Julius, I think you got the Shantae McLaughlin coming up next, ain't it?
Shantae's up next on Unjust. Y'all watch that. We're now on Roku TV. If you got a smart TV that gets Roku,
Robert, mucho.
No.
If you got a smart TV or Roku TV, you can get us in all our shows on
My
Roku
TV.
TV now. Roku TV, you gotta have a smart TV. You don't
No,
have a
my
smart TV.
TV isn't smart. I have a remote control go to it.
No, that needs more than that. I'm gonna buy you one.
Why that won't work?
And then y'all tune into the shows tomorrow. We got 5 shows tomorrow, I believe, 4 or 5 tomorrow. You got Mona Lisa Monroe in the morning at 10. You got Taking the Journey Together at 6. 2 therapists in the microphone at 7:30. Ebony Sports Reporters at 8. No, two therapists in the mic at 7 o'clock. Ebony Sports Reporters from 8 to 9:30, and then Express Opinions at 9:30. Y'all tune in tomorrow for those shows. I can't even tell y'all Shantae is about to.
Well, talking about Wade Herring. We got Wade Herring Saturday.
Oh yeah, we got Wade Herring coming on Saturday. Y'all tune in and watch and ask any questions y'all might have to the person that's gonna beat Buddy Carter. Okay.
Hey, Joyce, can I give a shout out? I'd like to give a shout out to Vanessa Taylor.
Vanessa.
I think she is a fine individual. And if I ever take her to lunch, I'm going to take her to one of my key spots. Y'all going to get jealous, but guess where I'm going to take her? To Arby's. And Arby's got a barbecue sandwich. I'm going to let her try that. And I'm going to pay for the whole thing myself.
You just get your joke of the week next week. On Tuesday night, this is going on out at Georgia Southern Armstrong campus. I'm one of the panelists and I'm one of the guest speakers. I know they don't want to hear what I got to say, but what I got to say is really tough on this community, on the Spanish and the Black community, and what needs to be done.
Teray Ryan get invited to Ray.
So you can be there. You can come on the panel too, Mr. Robert, as long as you don't try to tell jokes while people talking. That's Tuesday at 6 p.m. room 102 at Georgia Southern.
Oh, okay.
It's the Gullah Geechee Center room. So, oh Lord, what did I do? Okay.
Well, don't forget Tuesday,
October 18th at Armstrong campus, Georgia Southern Armstrong campus, room 102, 6 p.m. Okay, y'all, the Gullah Geechee Cultural Heritage Center presents this here, and I want y'all there. Make sure y'all are there. Charlie Brown, I don't want to hear no excuses.
I think I'm coming down with a cold. I don't know if I'll be able to come or not.
You don't want to miss what I got to say. Believe that.
I'm getting a snivel. I'm coming down with a cold.
Because after what happened in Los Angeles today and yesterday and the last couple of days, you don't want to miss what I have to say.
Yeah.
Because if y'all don't know what happened in Los Angeles, y'all need to Google it. The whole council
and Google me.
Yeah.
The whole council had to resign almost, and y'all will see why. Anyway, that's our show.
Hello.
And tune in tomorrow. Tune in all week. Tune in every day, 7 days a week. We're here. Good night.
Good night.
I like that.